Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel, Huub Hildenbrand Guitar Academia. Today we will talk about a very nice subject, and this will be the first lesson where I will introduce that to you. And it's about Jhala, and we will have the next lessons on that topic. And there's also a PDF down in the description below. You find a link where you can, or you should, download a PDF. Also, this helps to support my channel. All right, so what is Jhala? Jhala is actually for some instruments in Indian classical music, especially like if you have North Indian classical music, and you have like a sitar or a sarod. They have some extra called chikari strings, and these chikari strings more or less are tuned to the tonic. I mean, if you play them, they really give you the key center, the tonic, and some other notes also sometimes. Maybe, I'm actually not sure now. No, actually, I think that some other strings are sometimes played in addition to that, but actually the chikari strings, I think, is just the tonic, and mostly like at least two strings, like double. It's just doubled. So if your like sarod is in C, you have like extra strings which are above the normal playing strings, and these strings are actually tuned to a high octave of the tonic, of Sa in this case. So if you play, for example, in C, like your sarod or your sitar is played in C, tuned in C, then and it's mostly this sound, and mostly like doubled. Yeah. So if you kind of that sound, and the name Jhala is actually like also like sparkling, like shining, like bright. It's yeah. So it's actually a high sound, and this sound is used to of course, always also confirming the tonic, so it always gives you the root, the tonic of the raga. But it's also used in many like different rhythmical ways, and there's a whole part called Jhala in the alap movement, before the tabla joins in with the composition and everything, and that is like. It's like the climax of this part, where it's really like about playing these Jhala strings, these sparkling high strings, very virtuous, like very to have a lot of like quick strokes and play like all these rhythmical kind of combinations. We will talk about that soon, so I don't want to show you too much here, because we do it in a different way. If you are, I think you maybe you should actually check out some recordings or YouTube videos. Just put in like raga or like Jhala, and then you find some a lot of videos, of course, and so you see what the whole thing is about. Actually, it's just like these chikari strings, and these This Jhala technique you always do with these Chikari strings. Yeah, and these Chikari strings are just these high tonic strings, which are mounted actually below the normal playing strings. And so what you have actually, the sound you normally have is like you play a melody, but then you have this. Of course, with two, it sounds maybe more. It's a bit difficult, but you have to check out. Actually, we the whole thing here with Jhala. When I talk about Jhala for guitar, that's an adaptation and a modification of the whole concept. What we actually do, we don't play this Jhala, these Chikari strings high, in the high octave, but we play it in the low octave. We play it as a kind of a bass thing. So we have a kind of a drone, a kind of a pedal, and this technique is very great for like all this modal playing, modal improvisation, because you always have your root, you always have your pedal, and you have a lot of patterns how to play that in a rhythmical way. For notation, we have this Jhala. I'm notating that with like an X. When you see an X, it's actually this Jhala, the Chikari string, so the pedal note. In our case, the bass note, the bass root or the bass drone. Yeah, it's like this X. And the way we pronounce it, we say like chick or ya. So I give you the first simple pattern is actually what we do. We play a melody note. We play it on Da. And for example, now we take like our tonality. We take A as a tonality, and we play the open A string. So it's wise actually to have this pedal on an open low string or lower string, because then you don't have to fret it while you improvise all the time. So the basic pattern would be like da, 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 chick, 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 da, chick, chick, chick. So you say da, chick, 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 da, chick, 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 da, chick, 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 da, chick, chick, chick. Or when it becomes quicker, like da, ya, 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 da, ya, 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 da, ya, ya, you say ya, ya, da, ya, 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 da, ya, ya, just to pronounce the different rhythms later, the different patterns. I mean, to recite them. And the idea here we actually play like low strings. We play like bass strings, lower drone strings for this as Chikari, and but we don't want to play like really like bass and like bass drum, like all these low sounds. We actually sing more to create a very light, sparkling sound, which is rich on of harmonics on the lower strings. So we're not doing like, but more like. My melody note is this first da, da, chick, 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 da. I play more strong, more full, more round, but I keep my Chikari pedal here, very light and soft also. That's also good, because it becomes very boring and annoying actually if I really hit it hard all the time, really. So the technique is more to have it more this pedal Chikari string more hidden. Although sometimes you can put it more in front to really have this kind of very stamina, strong sound. But usually I would suggest to play it very hidden, light and rich on overtones. So if I play the melody. Okay, and so on. So that's actually the basic sound. Yeah, you play melody, you improvise with that, and you keep a kind of in this case I would say like 16ths, pulse, microbeats. You keep that going. So that's the usual normal way you would do that. And what I'm just doing, I play the melody on the beat, on the basic pulse, like da, and then these Chikari strings are followed on the second, third, and fourth 16ths, like taka dimmy, taka dimmy, taka dimmy, ta. So I have my melody, my strong melody note on the beat. Then this is called like Sidh or Siddha Jhala. That means like straightforward Jhala. Later on we have also we have Lari Jhala and what's his name? Yok Jhala, huh? Thok. Sorry, these words. Thok Jhala, yes, Thok Jhala, of course. Thok Jhala. So we have Sidh Jhala, Thok Jhala, and Lari Jhala. Sidh Jhala is playing the melody note, the first note down on the basic pulse. Thok Jhala is playing a Jhala, a Chikari string on this basic pulse, so before. And so we do like chick da da da, 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 chick da da. So we start with the Chikari string, and this other Lari is like it's like chick DiRi DiRi DiRi, chick DiRi DiRi DiRi, for example, to have like a more tremolo movement on the melody note. These are the three categories. I'm sure there are more, but these are the main ones. Okay, one other thing, when you play this Chikari string, traditionally you play that always down. It's always a downstroke, a da movement. So chick is always da. Yeah, always down. So you work on that. It's the whole thing will sound very clean, very musical, very maybe more fine. This is the most challenge to not to play it too brutal. And of course you have to work on like stamina, because the whole time to play also on tempo. That's you play that longer, you will see that you also need some power. But be careful not to to really tire your muscles, because then check out the fast play tremolo lesson. There we talked about slow and fast muscles. So if you really do something like very hard, you tire your muscles and you still go on and you force the whole thing, then you are actually training the wrong muscles, the slow muscles, the more heavier muscles, and you will. This is like really counterproductive to your technique. So you have to be careful with that. Check out this lesson. I put the link down below the name of this lesson. It's about fast play tremolo technique. Okay, we go to the second page of the PDF, and I will just pick some patterns here. I will not play everything, of course, because it's all written out. So please download the PDF if you really want to get the full package here. So we already talked about the first one. That's really the most important one. That you can really practice for a long time to get it to speed, to have a nice sound and everything. It's like da chick 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 da chick 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 da chick 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 da chick chick. You can do, for example, as a basic exercise, 4 times. You play 4 times one note, and then you go like as a scale sequence to the next one. So it's like E, 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 F, G, next string, variation of that would be, instead of playing da, the first note, you play an upstroke. Ra, ra, ra chick chick chick, 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 ra chick chick chick. It's different, of course, like a different technique, of course. But one interesting thing actually. Is that you, how do you say, in a way embrace the possibility or the natural occurrence of sound. When you have a downstroke and an upstroke, they both sound different. So my upstroke is much more scratchy. I mean, I have also a metal pick, so my downstroke sounds like, my upstroke sounds like, yeah, you see there's more. And but that's actually a good thing. I don't think too much about this maybe more in the Western tradition. You think more they should really sound completely equal. Yeah, you don't have to be. You should not hear the difference. They like da 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 all the same. But what I recognize, I mean, you can also strive for that. I mean, for certain passages and for you should become like more. Come more close to an equal sound also. But what I noticed when I have when you have like Indian music, for example, when I listen to Ali Akbar Khan, sometimes there's really this downstroke, this da, and this So you have two different sounds, and that's something quite cool to establish that, to be able to control that, to have like to think like or to have these both sounds. So the idea to play this Jhala, the Sidh Jhala pattern, not the da chick chick chick, but ra chick 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 chick, is also the idea to have a different sound. So like ra chick chick chick, instead of ra chick chick chick, ra chick chick chick, da chick chick chick, da chick chick chick, ra chick chick chick, ra chick chick chick, da chick chick chick. You can play with these two sounds. It's actually quite nice to go into that and to listen for the differences and to try to bring out these differences even more. All right, now you have a lot of rhythmical patterns to play with, to make experimentations, explorations, and so on. So the first on the third on the first line is actually like da chick chick da chick chick da chick da chick chick da chick chick da chick. It's like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. That's the idea. So you have like da chick chick da chick chick da chick da chick chick da chick chick da chick da chick chick da chick chick da chick. Practice that, when you go on with that, actually it just feels you just concentrate on this da 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 da, just this melody rhythm, and the chick just comes by itself, just filling the or doing all the other strokes, because especially when you play all down, you just do you play like da 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 da, and you just concentrate on the melody, and then the other comes by itself. Okay, next. At the end, 3 chick, da chick chick 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 da 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 chick chick. Or ra. These are really nice. I mean, you can really, when you practice them, you get more free with them. Also, it's really nice. But actually, there are two ways of thinking. Maybe one idea is really to make like rhythmical things happen all the time, like making all these variations and accent shifting stuff and polyrhythm and whatever. And the other thing is more like this drone, this meditation kind of a thing where you really get like very deep into one rhythm, and this really repetitive in a way. So have all the time like the and just play around with that pattern. The other idea is to play more rhythmical, to play to sing more. You can do a lot of things. So if you understood what I was just doing, you get a good, clearer idea of what is possible. Different ways to sing. Okay, then we also have this Dara Chigra. That is like a also possibility, like. The next would be. Then there's the next one there. It's written like melodic movement. That is the idea. If you really play all these last 4 16th notes without this chick, you have this pattern actually. It's like Dara chick, Dara chick, Dara chick, Dara chick, and then you do a melodic movement. For example. The idea here. All right, then you have another one, and then another one. The next line before the last, you have what is it actually like? Like ra chigra 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 ra chigra ra chigra ra ra chigra 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 ra chigra 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 chigra. So like the beat is going ra chigra chigra ra chigra 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 chigra. Then you have triplets. Da chick chick 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 da chick chick. Yeah, you can do that, or you can do like groups of 5. Dara 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 chick 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 dara. All right, so that's it for Sidh Jhala. Now we come to the next is Thok Jhala. And what I do actually, I will just play that. I will play what's written there, and I will not talk too much. So you have this PDF and you see the notation, and then you hear all these patterns played. And I will repeat these patterns, of course. So, first. And as I said already, like Thok Jhala are these Jhalas which have the chick at the beginning, at the first, or at the basic pulse beat, you can say. It starts with a chick. So, chick da da da, chick da da da, chick da da. That's a basic Thok Jhala pattern. Also, you can play with your right hand. Chick ra da ra, chick ra da ra, chick ra da ra. Then you, of course, you're much quicker. But then the others are maybe more difficult in the tempo. So chick da da da, chick da da da, chick da da da, chick da da da, chick da da. Next one. Next, chick da da, chick da, chick chick chick. Chick da, chick chick da, chick chick da. Next, chick da, chick chick da, chick da, chick. Next, chick da ra, chick da ra, da ra. and so on. All right, the next, chikdara, chikdara, chikra. Yeah, and so on. Actually, the next ones are kind of the same, bit more longer phrases. The last and the fourth line, chikda, ra chikradara, chikda, ra chikradara, chikda, ra chikradara, chikda, ra chikradara. You do a strong accent on the da after the chick, the first chick, but it's really the second 16th, and that's the idea, to have an accent there. Actually, it's not like the basis is chick da da da, chick da da da, chick da da da, chick da da da. 1 2 1 2, and then you. Okay, chikda, chikda, that's all. Yeah, there are some more. I don't want to play them all. Time is running here, and I don't want to make like 2-hour videos here. But you really have all that stuff on the PDF. There are more very nice patterns which you should check out, of course, and you should download the PDF for that. Maybe I explain this before the last line. There is like chik diridara, 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 chik diri. So it's like it's just the first the 1 over 4/4 bar has a chick, and everything else is like 3. Yeah, you have like 5 times 3 is 15, and then you add a chick, then you have 16, and this is like 16 sixteenths. Yeah, basically it's like Take dimmy, take dimmy, take dimmy, take dimmy. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, chick 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, chick 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, chick. And this 1 2 3 we don't do like dara da dara da dara da, but we do like DiRi dara. So it's like take dimmy, take dimmy, take dimmy, take dimmy. So it's like 1 1. You can say that's already like a kind of a Lari Jhala, like a tremolo movement included, but yeah, you can say that it's a variation of Lari. But Lari Jhala will be the next lesson. We will talk about that, and we will go on with Jhala. All right, so that's it for that lesson. Download the PDF, practice these Jhala movements, pick out like some you like and really improvise with them, and you really will taste this quality, and it's a lot of fun actually. It's a really nice sound, and you can just improvise just by yourself, and it sounds nice because you always have this the the comping and the melody like together on the guitar. Like this is a perfect solo technique also. Okay, so that's it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you didn't do that already, and click on the bell, then you get notifications. Every week I will release a new video here. And there's also a possibility to donate. Just follow the link down in the description below to my website, hupildenbrand.com. There on this academia page, there is a button where you can donate. Just follow the link. That would be really cool, helping me helping me go on with this channel. There's a lot of stuff to cover in the future. So that's it. Thanks for watching. My name is Hupildenbrand.